Divine Feminine, how are you doing? We're going to dive straight in, okay? I've just done a masculine reading and a karmic reading because this has been a third party situation for a while now, and we finally made it to you, okay? Now, if you want to go back and see what's going on with the Divine Masculine, feel free. If you want to go back and see what's going on with the karmic, feel free. But to me, the reading shows that the Divine Masculine is torn between the karmic and the feminine in regards to closing out this old cycle. He knows he wants the Divine Feminine. He's been working to move towards the Divine Feminine, but there's been all this toxic intersections between not only you, Divine Feminine, but also the karmic, and it appears that you and the karmic are aware of each other, and that's what's causing tension. It looks like the karmic had an affair potentially with a female, and that's or same-sex relationship, and that's been a real negative tether on this. But let's dive into you now. I've given you a little bit of background. Straight away, first card that came out in reverse was the Four of Swords. So you've been resting for a really long time, but you're done with it now. You're not going to rest on this. You're not going to hold back. Six of Pentacles came out with that as well. You're going to start making sure you get equal give and take in all of your relationships. You're rushing forward with the Knight of Wands with passion and love. You're owning who you are and what you want. Not only that, you're building a firm foundation with the Three of Pentacles here, but the Two of Wands is at the end of this as somewhat of an outcome, and that's not making a decision yet. So let's keep going. Ten of Wands out. I'm getting really tongue-tied with my suits at this time. Ten of Wands. Burdened by a lack of give and take in the connection. But you've been resting knowing that this is what you want. This is the life that you do want. Ten of Pentacles is out. You understand that the masculine loves you very much. You know you have everything that the masculine wants. You've really made sure that no one's come at you, masculine or karmic, in a way that isn't naked and true. You've really put yourself in a vulnerable position to make sure you get what you deserve. Not only that, you've been patiently building. Your money's accruing really nice. Well done. You've been showing up in the readings, Divine Feminine, as Queen of Pentacles. So that suggests Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but more importantly, you're really earth sign, you're really grounded. The issue here for you, fabulous, I love these readings, they're all connecting so I can see a through route for all of this third party situation, which is really good, because the Two of Wands here, with you not making a decision, is because we're looking at Four of Cups, a really nosy situation where we're dealing with stalking online, gossiping, watching what's going on. Someone's got to maybe block someone on social media, move away from social media accounts, you know, watching people through catfish accounts, not speaking on what's going on, but just watching. And that's created a lot of unhealthy passion and desire, I want to say. And it's kind of like there's a lot of secrets that have come up because you're just watching each other through accounts, or like this is weird, but if your kids go to the same school, right, this is what I'm getting in my head, like a karmic and a feminine, Divine Feminine, their kids go to the same school, so they have to do pick-up run together, and then they see these people at the school run and it's awkward because of that. Yeah, that's what I get in my head as well. Or like you see each other on the same street or near each other's houses, or you have to drive past their house and it's awkward, like something like that. But the masculine's coming out with a really clear mind, right? The masculine's coming out with this really strong energy of, I know what I want and I'm going to get it. I'm not going back to my ex or karmic, because the karmic wasn't the Empress. The karmic, instead of looking after the masculine, she was having an affair. That's what I keep seeing again and again. If you're a Gemini or a Leo, go and check out the Gemini and Leo readings, because that's what it looked like it was happening. Some kind of affair going on in the background between lesbians, it looks like, or gays. Some kind of LGBTQ relationship. I can't put my finger on what it is, right? Lesbian comes to me first because it's two women being intimate on the card, but I don't want to close it out because it could be man on man, right? So either way, it's same sex, but it also looks, it could be friends. It could be friends, yeah? Like, it could be the masculine, whoever the masculine was with, or who the masculine had a kid with, this person, male or female, had friends that they were intimate with. all these readings, I keep saying masculine, I keep saying lesbian or gay or bisexual, but it could just be friends. And it could be emotional cheating, cuddling up, feeling on each other. Oh, what really annoys me is cheating is cheating. So if it's two friends that are hanging around with each other in the evening and they're feeling horny and they start playing with each other's pom-pom and nipples and start kissing each other on the sofa, but they're just cuddled up kissing and making each other wet, you're still cheating. Oh, we're just eating popcorn, watching a movie in bed together, but we're best friends, but you're playing with each other sexually and you're kissing because you're craving that and your man's not giving you that. Go home and request that from your man. You're cheating, especially if you've got a child in this situation as well. Yeah, even more so, think about your family, think about your kids, you know. That's what I kind of get here. And I get the karmic's been cheating. So that's why that relationship came to an end in the way in which it did, because I guess the karmic thought it wouldn't be a big deal for the masculine, but the masculine was very clear that he didn't stand for that. And he had expectations of being a one-man woman. And I guess the feminine thought it would be absolutely fine because it's a female or it's the same sex or whatever, it's not going to be a big deal. But no, the masculine's very serious about what he wants, and that's not what he wanted. So that's why the masculine's now moved forward towards the Queen of Pentacles. And he's making it clear that he loves and wants to be with her. So he's making it clear to you, and he wants to dive in with you, feminine, but he's had to block out a lot of bullshit to get towards you and heal his heart, because he's gone through heartbreak. He's had to watch all of this. His heart's been broken. And he's had to manifest a new beginning after being cheated on her. And he's been encouraged by the karmic to stay. And he's had to deal with heavy emotions from the karmic, apologizing for what she's done. And somewhat the karmics tried to make him feel prisoner, like he's the wrong one for doing it. And that him leaving her would be awful and evil and the worst thing in the world. But the truth of the matter is, the masculine left a long time ago. The masculine mentally checked out a long time ago when he first found out about this cheating scandal. Yeah, this was really, really toxic, really bad, right? But the karmic really tried to hone in on this and make it work. She put her foot down in some kind of way that made the masculine feel like he had to stay or try, or it wasn't really cheating and being independent just wasn't the way to go, and that we could make this work again. But it was getting really gross after all of that. Really, really toxic, really, really unhealthy. Really sad experiences and bad luck started to occur, which was just more and more awakening to the lies in the connection and what wasn't meant to be from the beginning. And as a result, now that connection's really, really broken down and everyone had to go their own way. And there's still issues like blocking each other, not speaking to each other, not stalking on social media, like closing out the toxic relationship ideas or conversations that they've had with each other. There's a tower moment as well that happened already, but the emotions of that are still thawing out. So it could be related to social media, it could be related to the last argument you had. Certain things are not cleared up. But this is the truth of the matter is, everything I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, I'm being aware this isn't about you. You're just here. These cards are not about you. This is all about the karmic and the masculine. Every card I've pulled, I haven't said anything about you. I'm just telling you these people's business now. Do you get what I mean? So it's great. Well, that's quite harsh to say, because it looks like obviously this is your divine counterpart. This is your masculine. But this is all the stuff that your masculine's been going through. When I look at it, I'm like, where on earth is the divine feminine in all of this? And you're not. You're nowhere near this situation. Yeah. All of the swords of truth were put down. All of this whole situation has just been unable to manifest, unable to, like, there's been so much dry energy, like lack of conversation, a lack of anything, because this old cycle had to close out first. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, and wow, thank goodness, because I think there was back and forth sexual exchanges in the past, like a load of stuff still going on, a load of toxicity with the karmic and the divine masculine, constantly going on and on and on, which has left the situation unclosable, right? And at the end of the day, there's been this 10 of Cups that has been discovered in a connection with you that is finally equal give and take. So the masculine has tried to put things to rest. The karmic knows that this connection had to come to rest, but there's all this dry energy and just things just burning down over and over again because of this tower moment, because obviously it's not a positive situation at all, is it? Then the 5 of Swords is out we can't move forward. There's blockages to speed, to energy, to anything positive happening. We can't really build beyond the 3 of Pentacles because there is all of this unresolved energy, and indecisiveness is just hanging around the World card, because we can't close out the cycle until all the karma is properly dealt with. So the 9 of Cups and the Judgment card, which is a rebirth, a new beginning, an alignment to true counterpart, cannot occur. Nothing can move through this because the World card needs to happen first. 9 of Cups and Judgment is a beautiful way to end, but we can't get there yet. 6 of Wands with 6 of Swords, 6, we can't move until there's equal give and take. 9 of Cups again, Ace of Cups, yeah, because what needs to be dealt with? The 5 of Cups, the High Priestess. It shows me you're a High Priestess and you've seen what's going on online. The Fool card, the commitment, you can see there's a breakaway and a risk to stay away from anything toxic, and you've been reviewing something. You've maybe been offered an apology, you've maybe seen apologies online, you've seen conversations about love and intimacy, breakups, like stuff's been exposed on social media. Like someone could have one of those be an influencer like who vlogs and it's like, oh, me and my ex broke up and blah blah blah. Like, do you get what I mean? It's that kind of energy, like me and my ex broke up and now we're not together, and it's kind of that kind of content or some kind of post, something's been expressed about the breakup in the relationship. And then you've got a High Priestess and the 5 of Cups, which is like a complete breakdown. You knew that was going to happen, you know you have to move on. And the 4 of Wands and the Page of Wands and the 6 of Cups and the King of Wands and the King of Cups is, whoa, a hell of a lot of breaking away and starting a new life for the masculine. Yeah? Feminine, you're in a powerful seat, okay? Just keep moving forward. Whatever this is, it doesn't really involve you. Like, you kind of didn't really need a reading. Kind of parts of me is like, we don't need to gossip and dive into karmic and masculine vibrations, because the strength is in you doing you, and that's exactly why you're the divine feminine. Because we don't need the gossip, we don't need the back and forth. We need to know things for clarity, but the truth of the matter is you're conscious enough to know what's going on in your own mind's eye. So trust your vision, trust your mind's eye, trust that whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. If you've been dragged up into arguments, or your name's been called out and you've been called out of your name and you're this and you're that and you're caught up in toxicity, that's exactly why the masculine's away, so you don't get dragged into shit that doesn't concern you, because you're the innocent party in all of this, and all the stuff over there that is a whole heap of mess and toxicity, it has to burn by itself. Do you get a burn away? It has to be transmuted, purified. The world card needs to come out and close out that old toxic cycle, and then whatever's meant for you will come towards you, because like needs to attract like. Keep raising your vibration, and whoever is meant to be with you will meet that vibration and be there with you. Because don't lower your vibration, don't walk towards toxicity, raise your vibration and love who you are, and God will provide you with a match, no matter what, yeah? Someone's coming in when the time is right to love you and give you what you deserve, because you're exuding that and you've given that off to the universe and you've made it clear that that's what you want to attract, and you're going to bring that beautiful connection into your life, yeah? Stay positive. Don't hold on to this at all. Surrender to the inner knowing that we've now provided, that you have been absolute wish fulfillment for the divine masculine. But the simple fact is that hasn't been able to be something that can be discussed, and things have gone really slow because your walls you've built up and the book that you're writing is making sure that there are no blockages to your future, and you're not having a heartache and breakdown in the future for rushing into a connection that is going to end and fall on your face because there's cheating or scandal or dishonesty, lies, worry, because you can see what you really want with this person, but everyone needs to go within and make sure that they can really offer this for the long term. Emotionally as well, you're really emotionally intelligent. Yeah, you're really, really balanced. You know that this connection has been blocked. Like, I think you could see forever with this person, husband and wife, whatever it is, husband and husband, wife and wife. You could see forever with this. But the truth of the matter is that there's been issues with, it looks like 2 other women and this masculine. It really looks like 2 other, like, that's what really gets me about this reading. It looks like the masculine has been caught up with 2 other women in a cheating scandal, separate to you, looking like his feminine, who he thought was his divine feminine, which is clearly his karmic or false twin, has been with another woman. Masculine's been cheated on by his woman with another woman. And that's just kind of made it abundantly clear who he's meant to be with and how he really, really feels. And then he's turned his back, but that him turning his back was not something that the karmics received well. But then that changed loyalties, that changed relationship. Hierophant cards out again. So it's like marriage, oaths, like you could have been married. You could have been on the way to marriage. Whatever it was, done. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with the heartbreak. And everyone's had to walk away. And actually in that window of time, the masculine looks like he's been working on a very different side of his personality. Yeah? Which is bringing him closer to you now. You're out, Queen of Pentacles. Instead of him being the King of Swords that he was in the past, which means he's really kind of cold cutting emperor, businessman kind of energy. It looks like he's decided to have a little bit more fun and be a little bit more free and lighten up and let go. I feel like he felt really restricted with the karmic. Felt like the relationship was really bound to his independence and her independence, because cheating doesn't stem from anywhere. So if the karmic was unfulfilled, she's moving to someone else for fulfillment because she's saying that she's not getting what she needs from the masculine, but the masculine's not getting what he needed from her. That's why it broke down in the first place. And that's what created all this toxicity, because communication wasn't clear. Communication was actually forbidden, blocked, negative, icy, and red flags were repeatedly ignored. And Rory was constantly there over money, over life, over sexual discomfort, and a lack of sex as well. Go and check out the other readings for more clarity if you want to, because there's a story about sexual preferences, sexual intimacy preferences, communication style, emotional intimacy, and all these different layers of what people want in love lacking from this relationship that has created this major breakdown. You didn't have the same love languages, you didn't have the same sex style, you didn't have the same communication style, you were clashing button heads all the time, well they were, and you have just been somehow bamboozled and dragged into this, because every time this has occurred, the masculines move closer towards you. So you've been the empress in the masculine's eyes. And as this has gone on, the masculine's just been revealing more and more of what he really wants, and that's you. So energetically, he's just moving more and more and more and more towards you, whilst everything behind him is burning down to the ground, right? And he's trying to manage the fire that's burning down, try to make sure no one else gets burned, but trying to make sure he still gets out alive so he can have a chance at a new beginning that isn't full of lies and bullshit that's come from the past. Yeah? So I hope that finds you well. Love and light, feminine. Keep being positive and stay as far away as you can from this toxic situation that doesn't involve you. Whatever's meant for you will come to you in a healthy way, okay? Stay healthy, Queen. Stay healthy.